Laziness is the silent killer of dreams. It is the comfort that seduces you into stagnation, whispering that there is always more time. You feel the weight of untapped potential, yet you sit there, paralyzed by the invisible chains of procrastination. You want success, but the pull of instant gratification keeps you chained to mediocrity. Every time you choose comfort over effort, you're reinforcing a habit of weakness. Discipline is the antidote, the sharp blade that cuts through the fog of lethargy. Discipline is not a feeling, it is a choice, a weapon forged by repeated action. It is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is what will separate who you are now from the person you are destined to become. Imagine this: your future self stands before you, a version sculpted by relentless dedication and effort. That person has what you crave, the body you want, the skills you envy, the success you dream of. Yet between you and that version lies a road paved with discipline, sacrifice, and struggle. Every moment of laziness is a step away from that ideal self. Every time you choose to remain comfortable, you betray the person you could be. Discipline is not motivation. Motivation is fleeting, a spark that comes and goes. Discipline is the fire that burns regardless of conditions. When you don't feel like doing it, that's when it matters most. When your body screams for rest and your mind begs for ease, that is the defining moment. The moment that tests whether you control your mind or your mind controls you. Discipline is the voice that commands you to rise when comfort lulls you to remain still. Understand this: the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is eternal. Each day, you have a choice to make, a choice to conquer or to submit. The more you choose discipline, the easier it becomes. You create a fortress within yourself, a place where weakness cannot enter. You start to trust yourself. Your word becomes iron. If you say you'll do it, it gets done. Laziness is not just about avoiding work. It's about avoiding growth. When you skip the gym, you skip the strength. When you skip studying, you skip wisdom. When you skip practice, you skip mastery. You are not avoiding tasks. You are avoiding your potential. Discipline demands that you face your weaknesses, that you embrace discomfort as the currency of greatness. To build discipline, you must start small but remain relentless. Commit to a task, however minor, and execute it without compromise. Wake up when you say you'll wake up. Complete the workout, even if it's half-hearted. Open the book, even if the words blur before your tired eyes. Each victory, no matter how small, is a brick laid on the path to discipline. You need to remember this. The world does not care about your excuses. Life will not wait while you battle your own weaknesses. The opportunities you miss while lying idle are seized by those who chose discipline. The time you waste can never be reclaimed. Every moment of laziness is a betrayal of your potential, a theft of the greatness you could achieve. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation. When you master discipline, you gain control over yourself. No longer a slave to fleeting emotions or temporary desires, you become the architect of your own destiny. While others flounder, swayed by impulse, you stand firm, unyielding, and focused. Discipline is not a burden. It is your greatest weapon. When you face a moment of hesitation, when laziness threatens to drag you down, remember this: someone out there with fewer advantages, less talent, and fewer resources is working harder than you. They do not surrender to comfort because they cannot afford it. and yet they will rise while you remain stagnant if you do not choose discipline over laziness. Your life is not a rehearsal. You do not get to restart. Every second that slips away is a second closer to the end. Will you let laziness steal your potential, or will you wield discipline like a sword and carve out the life you desire? Do not wait for the right moment. There is no right moment. There is only now. Get up. Fight against the inertia of comfort. Do what needs to be done, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Be relentless. Be disciplined. Be the person who looks back with pride, not regret. Remember, the battle against laziness is not a one-time fight. It is a daily war, a choice, made moment by moment. Win enough of those moments, and you win your life. The war against laziness is brutal. You will face days when giving up seems easier. You will question if the struggle is worth it, if the pain has any purpose. But understand this: the pain of discipline is the price of greatness. If it were easy, everyone would have it. If it were simple, there would be no difference between the ordinary and the elite. You must embrace the discomfort, harness it, and let it transform you. When the world sleeps, work. When your mind screams to stop, keep going. When others seek comfort, seek growth. The disciplined warrior inside you is forged through the fires of relentless effort, not by seeking the easy path. Stand tall against laziness, be fierce in your discipline, and realize that this war is not just about avoiding idleness. It's about claiming your destiny.